you can take control of where your life goes next with my help. I'm Chris Croft. I specialise in practical training about things like happiness and success in life. So if you want to know about those things, you're in the right place. And I've made a virtual life coaching course. And because it's virtual, it's online, it makes it extremely affordable for people. You don't want to be paying for me one-to-one, but because it's virtual, it means I can get my message to everybody in a really cost-efficient way. So my program consists of 3 messages a week for a year. So I'll send you 150 ideas during the year. But what sort of things are in this program? Well, I've got a list here of 10 or possibly 11 things that are in my program. And I'm going to bang through some of them now. So the first one is, should you be an optimist or a pessimist? Because optimists are bound to be disappointed, but then pessimists never expect anything good to happen. And then sure enough, good things don't. So we're going to explore that in the program. Then friends. Now they're a big source of happiness. So how do we optimize our friends? Do we have to get rid of some friends? Should we make an effort to keep in touch with old friends? We're going to look at friends on the program. Also, what should you do if you're too busy? And we are all too busy, aren't we, these days? In fact, if you're not too busy, it means you don't have enough imagination. So what can you do if you're too busy and you've got too much to do? We're going to explore that. We're also going to look at the dilemma between security and challenge. So is it better to feel safe and secure, or is it best to come out of your comfort zone and really challenge yourself? Or where is the middle ground between those two things? Because we kind of need both. But how do we do that? So we're going to look at that. Number 5 I've got here is, should we settle for an easy life at work so we can then have loads of energy and time for doing stuff in our personal life with our friends and our personal goals? So what do we do about work? Should we work really hard as well? We're going to explore that. Number 6 here, I've got dabbling and how you can get more happiness from dabbling in lots of things than you can from trying to be really good at one thing and trying to compete and be the best at one thing. But that means overcoming personality drivers, which is another thing that we'll look at, because some people have the be perfect driver and they want to be really good at one thing, or they want to make sure that everything they do is perfect, which actually doesn't lead to happiness or success. We'll look at other drivers as well, like hurry up and please others. So we'll look at dabbling and personality drivers. Number 7, is it a good idea to go up the management tree, which was my plan originally, and be a senior manager or director, a well-paid, powerful boss? Is that a good idea for you? Now, obviously, because this is an online program, I can't talk to you one-to-one. So I'm going to send you a load of options, pros and cons, which you will then be able to use to plan out your life. And one of the things we have to explore is whether management's a good idea or not. It doesn't suit everyone, I'll tell you that now. Number 8 on my list is to do something creative. And that's another thing I'll be helping you with, because if you can be creative, it'll make you happier, but also it may help you to achieve. But the point about creativity is it's really not about achieving. It doesn't matter if what you achieve is not very good, as long as it makes you happy when you're doing it. So we'll explore that. Number 9 is it selfish to maximize your own happiness? And the answer is, yes, it is really. Sometimes you do have to think about the happiness of other people. But then you have to make yourself happy before you can then make other people happier. So at what point do we draw the line of selfishness when it comes to happiness? We will explore that. Got 2 more things. Redundancy is really interesting. I've been made redundant a few times. So we're going to look at fear of redundancy and how you can get the best out of it if you are made redundant. And also, moving on from redundancy, just general career tips for uncertain times. And we are in uncertain times at the moment, for sure. So what career tips have I got for how to maximize your life when everything's pretty uncertain around us? And then the final thing that I've got on my little list of just samples from this program is the sunk cost fallacy, the idea that the past has gone and what you do in the future should not be based on the past. So even if you've invested a lot of time and effort in, let's say, a career or a relationship, but mainly a career, do you have to carry on down that road just because all that time and perhaps money has been spent? And of course, the sunk cost fallacy says that you absolutely should change if you want to. You should do what's going to be best from now going forwards and not be stuck in the past. So we're going to explore that as well. So those are the kind of things that I'll be covering. mostly in writing. I'm going to send you emails, but there will be a certain number of videos as well in this program. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I think you'll enjoy this life coaching course a lot. So get my life coaching program, or please do at least check it out. Go to croftlifecoaching.com and have a look. You can see what's in it. You can try it. If you don't like it in the first 3 months, you can have a total refund of the money, and you'll have had 3 months for free. So why would you not at least do that? So have a look at the website. I hope you like the look of it. I hope you try it. And I really hope that it changes your life. Bye for now.